What's up, everybody? The White Ninja here. I think this is my first nighttime vlog. I really don't know what to expect as far as picture quality goes. It's okay, you're not going to be missing much. I'm just going on the expressway over here, so yeah. Anywho, just got back from seeing Bodog, and we both bought some pants, some Alpine style pants. And I went to try them on right now. Holy jeez. I thought I don't even know what was going on. That kind of tightness can't be good for the downstairs area. It's also my first night ride with the new mirrored visor. It's a little bit better than the tinted. But you know, it's still a little dark. Where have I been? I was in Arizona for a little bit. From the last Wednesday in March to that Sunday. I went with my dad. Specifically, we went for spring training for the Chicago White Sox. So while we were there, we saw 2 games. They lost both of those games, unfortunately. They did not look good. I had pretty high expectations going into this of how they're going to do this year, and that was not at all what I was anticipating. So that was kind of disappointing. But hey, they can turn it around, I hope. While I was there, pretty much across the street from where we were staying, there happened to be like a Ride Now sponsored demo event. And it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And there were a bunch of different dealers out there. There was Suzuki, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Harley, Indian, and Can-Am. But that was super exciting. Like we're driving past it in Westgate, I believe it's called. And I was like, huh, interesting. I was like, I kind of want to ride it. I had no gear. And my dad had to work a little bit. He had a couple calls. So he's like, I'm going to take a couple calls before we go out for the day. So I was like, cool. So I drove over there and was like, all right, maybe I can get out on a bike. Apparently all the flyers and stuff that was posted for this thing was saying that they start at 10, but they actually open at 9. And I just happened to show up at 9. They're like, how did you know that we were open? I was like, I just came over, man. He's like, oh, well, they screwed everything up, and we think people are just going to start showing up at 10 instead of 9. So, like, I went on my first trip. I went to Suzuki, and I got to test out the Suzuki GSXR 750. To be honest, I really wasn't impressed. For me, the engine just seems, like, loud. The engine itself, and I like the exhaust because I also have a lot of exhaust and I'm used to it, but like the engine just had a weird sound to it for me. The seating position was pretty good. I can't knock the seating position. It felt a little less aggressive than the 636, I would say. Granted, it was, you know, a test ride, so you don't really get to do that much riding. The shifting for me felt a little clunky, especially at lower speeds, and just overall, I was anticipating a super smooth machine, and I don't know, for me personally, it just didn't deliver. Maybe my expectations were too high, because everybody says Gixxers are so great. For me, it just wasn't that great. And then the next day, I was able to convince my dad to get on the back of a Can-Am. So that was the first time I rode a Can-Am. So we're going. Oh, there goes my fun. I mean, I could get off at North Avenue. Dude, I hope that guy knows what he's doing, because that gets real slow up there. Should I? Fuck it, I got nothing to do. This guy's gonna lose me. Oh man, I just want a red light to talk to this dude. I think he thinks like I want to race, which I guess keeping up with him is probably the dumbest idea ever. Because that implies that I do. Anyways, I guess we'll get back to the topic of discussion here. I don't know if I put it in, but there was a little detour, the bike in front of me. He was like, I want to go fast, so we went a little fast. What's up, man? What's going on? I love it, man. It looks good. Like I did not give 2 fucks about who I was or where I was going. I don't think this guy wants to do anything with me. He just saw a bike and he's like, this guy's not going to stalk me, and I'm stalking him. Alright, I'm going to take that as a definitive get the fuck out of here. Because he just went. Okay, well, I thought I was going to make a friend today to ride with in the future, but I guess I didn't. I'm not sure if I know what went down. I don't know where I am. This guy's got me on a wild goose chase. Where are we? Yeah, this guy wants no part of me. Literally nothing to do with me. Screw you, dude. I don't want to be your friend either. And I'm telling everybody I said it first. Be like, this guy was trying to ride with me. I was like, no. Alright. Well, we're going to recap what was going on there. I was trying to start a vlog, and then a biker friend, who I thought was my friend, who turned out not to be my friend, cruised up next to me, and he just wanted to fly. So we cruised for a little bit, and I finally met up with him at a light, and he just did not want to talk to me, like, in the slightest. So we didn't, and now I'm going back. But yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about Arizona. The second thing that I got a test ride was a Can-Am, and I might have mentioned before, but I was able to get my dad to get on the back. Which I found out today he already got a phone call asking if he wants to buy one, so that was actually kind of funny. He's like, I gotta sign up for this. I was like, yeah, just sign up. I was like, you won't get anything. You might get a couple emails. And like, literally like 2 days later, he already got a phone call. And I just found that hysterical. But I didn't get the fun Can-Am, like the sporty one. I don't really know the different models, to be honest with you. Excuse my ignorance on this, but I didn't know the difference. I just know which one looks sporty and which one didn't. And we got the one that looked like, if you're an old man on your deathbed, this is the one you get. So that's the one we rode. The giant back seat to accommodate my dad. Wanted him to feel as comfortable as possible. So yeah, we went on that. And you like go like through this like little stupid circle in the parking lot to make sure that you can ride it. Then you sign a waiver after you sign up, being like, hey, I'm okay to ride this. The one I got was paddle shifting, and the way they work is, you know, there's a paddle shift to shift up, and then there's one to shift down. However, on the Can-Ams, on these, they automatically downshift for you. So all you have to do is upshift, which was good, I guess, in a way. Had less shit to worry about. You know, we were there on vacation. I wanted to enjoy the scenery anyways. Being able to ride was just kind of a bonus. And I'm going to say right out of the gate, I didn't like it. I didn't get to really test out the power of it because we were on a pretty restricted ride and my dad was on the back and our guide wasn't going very fast anyway. So if someone asked, like, how was the power on that? I really cannot let you know how the power was on it. It got us from point A to point B just fine. So the power was what it needed to be. But the turning, oh my God. Just awful. I genuinely thought I was gonna tip it every single turn that I took. And I'm not talking like going like being in second gear and taking a turn at a light. I'm talking like first gear going 5 miles an hour and I felt like I was gonna tip it. I'm sure it's probably something you get used to. For a first time experience, that was something I was not prepared for. But yeah, I mean, it was fun, don't get me wrong. I could sit on that thing for days and not be tired of it. It was just that comfortable. I don't know about the front seat, but the rear seat had like lumbar support, heated seats. I think it was like fitted with speakers and shit. Oh man, it was armed, but it was just not, I don't know, it just wasn't for me. The turns just really threw me off. So yeah, riding the Can-Am, I mean, it was cool to be able to experience. I'm probably going to do it again this summer, to be honest. I know, I think in like June, Can-Am is hosting something. Look at this monstrosity. Look at this! Yes! Sell drugs much? No, is that too stereotypical? Is that gonna get some heat? I'm sorry guys, is that not what your drug dealer looks like? So yeah, my overall Can-Am experience was like the Gixxer, pretty disappointing. That being said, I didn't have expectations at all going into the Can-Am. I was kind of expecting it to feel weird. You know, I knew the two wheels were going to have an issue with steering, and you wouldn't be able to lean into turns like you're used to on a bike. So if you wanted to transition from a car, and you're just like, I just kind of want to be out on the open, kind of like a bike, but I don't really feel like doing the whole bike deal. I mean, get a Can-Am, I guess. I don't know. There was nothing bad about it. It functioned nicely. I mean, you had so yeah, another gripe with the Can-Am is the brake. Now, maybe my body is weird, and it's just me, but the way the braking works is there's just one brake, and it's a foot brake on your right-hand side. You know, just like the rear brake for a motorcycle. However, because how you're sitting down and you're just like completely flat-footed, like sitting in a chair, I felt like I had to like lift my foot up to a very uncomfortable degree in order to get the brake. So if the brake was right here, my foot was here, and I had to like hyperextend maybe? I don't know. Whatever it is, heel towards you like this. And I just could not get it over like that. So I had to literally pick up my foot in order to do it. If you're someone who has long legs, you're really going to have issues with that. But maybe it was just that model. And I'm weird, I don't know. Because I think on the Sport one, it was more like far up. Because I did look and sit on it. So I do think it might have had to do with that specific model. Again, not sure. Just from what I can tell you. But yeah, overall, you know, Arizona was fun. We went to Sedona for a day. So I took a pink Jeep tour, which was, I think, 4 hours. It wasn't anything like extreme. But I mean, it did go over some steep portions and stuff like that. Again, anybody have any questions, comments, criticism, complaints? Throw them in the comments below. If you guys have any requests as far as vlogs go, you know, a specific topic that you want to hear, by all means, shout it out, and I'll do one relatively quickly from when I hear it. Feel free to ask any. The 6th gear going 38. Oh yeah, this exhaust is so loud. As always, everybody, it has just been an utter delight. And I am looking forward to being on the bike multiple times a week. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe. If you really enjoyed that video, hit that like button. If you didn't enjoy it, still hit it, because it makes me feel better. On all my videos, the dislike button is deactivated. Don't even try to hit it. Don't even try. Just kidding, it's not deactivated. Don't hit it, because then I'm going to get a bunch of dislikes. That would not be fun. Alright folks, the White Ninja, once again, is out. Peace.